Hello and welcome back to Hydra Games as we take our second episode into Dyson Sphere Program. Now when we had left off, we had just gotten done setting up copper ingot production over here and iron ingots right here. Since then, what I did off stream was to make the electromagnetic coils here using the arc smelters here for the magnets, bringing in the copper ingots, and then also transporting copper ingots up here so that we can make the circuit boards and other stuff as we go forward making our mall here. So this is the matrix maker that we will run electromagnetic coils and the circuit boards into, which will make these matrices, and this was work towards our research. So I'm going to make this a little bit closer. We need some more of those, so let's build a few more here. We need to get some materials, some few circuit boards and iron ingots. So let's make, we can only do 3 high right now, so I need 5. So that's going to go right here to help with our research, and then we're going to start making our mall right about in here. Actually going to say, I'm going to go right there. We'll see where we end up. Okay. Best way to do this is to move it about like that. Should have enough room now. Yeah. Okay. Let me set these to actual research. There we go. You see we got a nice little setup there. What I'm going to do is I want to throw a storage box down. Then I'm going to put sorters in and out so that even if no research is going, then I can still have science being produced and stored until it's ready. I think that's just a better way to go. So as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and get some of this research going. You know, fluids, the high efficiency controls, drives, engines, and ammo. And see what we can do with the upgrades as well. Communication control is definitely better. More drones, the faster it goes. Same over here with the drive engine. So those are some of the ones I like to get up as quickly as I can. Now, first thing we want to do is go with the wind turbines. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to bring, let's see, about there to there. Magnetic coils, and we're going to need to bring steel, iron ingots, also. But one of the issues we're going to have there is that we also need to make gears on the iron ingots. I keep wanting to say steel. It's iron ingots. So we're going to do that. We'll place right here. There we go. And we're still at 100%, which is good. So item, going with the gear. And we're going to need more of the ingots in order to create more of logistics. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, it's going to take a while before you get it really built up, and you can go a lot faster later game. But right now, it's really kind of learning the basics is really the main thing. And again, you're going to get rid of almost all of this anyways. So, in, out, put power to it. I believe the Tesla coils are used pretty much the exact same. I want to do those as well. Yep. So run those all the way, run those all the way, and then we can go 1, 2. I'm going to move that just a hair. There we go. Move that. 1, 2. This way we can make and distribute power a lot easier.
You've unlocked
we
the
have
weapon
these
system. Icarus can now use it.
automated.
Press C to open the
We'll run these out like
Load the
this
magazine and activate it.
in order to
Use
put them
ammo
in
to
boxes.
protect both yourself and the base when dark fog strikes.
Like so. And we're going to bring Tesla coils. So those should start running. We're just right there at the edge of our power level. So, and by the way, you don't need to make tons of these. 1 or 2 of those would be sufficient. You need a little bit more of the Tesla coils because you're going to be able to use those all the way up through the end of the game. At some point later on, once you get about better power supplies, you'll basically stop using the wind turbines. So no real need to make tons and tons of them. I'm going to go ahead and lay them down over here. Probably want to grab a few trees, even though my power is full right now, but still. Alright, let's see. It's a little close to that stone. We still have plenty of area around it here to put miners down if need be. So the next ones we wanted to put down would be logistics. So we want conveyors and sorters. So we're looking at bringing, I think both of them use that for sure, I think. Oh no, we gotta bring over a circuit boards. I'm going to bring them this way. One of the nice things will be you need to go over here to technologies and get this logistics, upgraded logistics systems to get the splitters. Those are really nice. So I want to bring this, well, first let's bring these out so that I know how much room I have to be able to put those. Need more boxes. Let's see. We'll go ahead and add the power. Don't think we can squeeze it in between those. No. So let's run it past it. Like so. I think that'll work. We're probably a little too close to use it for that one, but I should be able to use it for this one. Yep. So we're about out of them. That's alright, because it's going to be automated here in just a minute. And we'll have to worry about us making them anymore. Okay. Oop. Yeah, okay. Need one there, one there, one there. And okay. Now we're going to be waiting on iron ingots. So what we need to do is go back here and increase our production. Even though it's pretty good right in this minute, but we can always make it a little bit better, I think. Let's go ahead and see if we can make a couple more of those. No. Just a couple more. So here's something you can do to make life a little easier as you're building out your factories is shift copy. Now we don't have the sorters right there, obviously, this is to show you that you're missing them, but you can hit shift and left click and on a setup like that, like on that factory there, and you can just basically copy it and paste it right next to it, or drag and you'll make a whole line of them. I'll show you. So you can do a whole line of them. Now I need to make a few sorters here. There we go. So shift, left click, I have copied it basically. Now click down on left and drag, and you can build more than one of them at a time. Save you a little bit of time. Put there. Okay, let's see how much that helps. It we probably won't get much better until we get level 2 on the sorters, which we're almost to it. We've almost got it. Let's go ahead and we'll lay some of these out. Go ahead and just grab some of these for use later. See if I find a good spot to put some of these down. I think right by here won't be too bad. Just like with the smelter over there, if you left click, hold it, you can drag and build a bunch of them at one time. Tesla coil, bring it over. Now where are we? Alright, we're at 9 megawatts. That's 4 megawatt surplus, so plenty of room there now. How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and fill this up. Okay, let's make, we gotta make those. Gotta make the motors, which they're not too bad. But you're going to run out of, especially the green motors. You don't really, I don't feel like you use a lot of these red ones a lot. But you will use a ton of the green ones, which will be the next level up. Those you will kind of like run out of all the time. So let's build a few of these so that we can upgrade these systems over here. We can start producing more iron ingots. So you can upgrade items two different ways, really. You can individually upgrade them. Now this is only works, by the way, if you have the upgraded item in your inventory. So you just single, put it right on there and upgrade. Now when you go to level 3, like sorter, it'll be a blue color. The other way you can do it is upgrade, and you go to this like area select. Now it's a whole grid size, and you use plus minus on your keyboard to increase it. So now, as long as, again, you have the proper upgraded material in your inventory, I now click on it and it upgrades all of them inside that area. You can see we're putting out a lot more, a lot faster. Let's see now if those logistic ones are getting any material now. Not much. So what we can do is, we don't really need these right this second. So we put a filter on there and basically stop it. We're going to basically stop production. And now that we've stopped production, now these logistics are actually getting iron ingots. What we can do, see, I don't really want to put another miner on this one until we can start paving the way, and we can pave out to here. So, but we can put one on this side, but right now that's not our issue. As you can see, the conveyor belt is actually full of raw materials, so it's not as if there's a shortage there. And right now I would say we're just limited by our conveyor speed, and it's just slower than the Mark II sorter. So and we forgot to put sorters on at least one of those, or both of those. Yep. So there we go. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade these a little bit here, so we don't have to really wait on them much. So with a little bit of space there, I'm going to lay down another assembler here. Let's see what else we can use. Okay. Assembler. Okay. I think right now we're just going to hold off. Let these fill up. I don't think we have done the crystal smelting yet, have we? No, we haven't. Let's get that. Smelting purification. This will give us the energetic graphite, which is a lot better power source than the logs and...
Abnormal dark fog signals detected. A significant statistical correlation exists between the density of these signals and our power consumption. On this planet, dark fog is monitoring our energy fluctuations to determine
yeah, we already explained the dark fog is these two
when this threat
threat indicators. Once you hit 100%, it's going to send
the upper left
an
corner
increasing number of enemy forces against you. This one's the space hive, which you can see right there. It takes a lot more for them to send out enemy targets, but eventually they do. We really don't have to worry about that for quite a while. Let's see, do we have any? Yes, we have miners. Okay. Let's see. It's good. Pull power. So regular coal works pretty well as a power source, but once you can do the energetic graphite change to it with the arc smelter here, it increases this efficiency a lot better. Let's see if we make some smelters. We can't right now. Let me get it started though. There we go. Now that I can just go ahead and let it fill up completely, because very soon we'll unlock the thermal generators and they will basically use those as fuel, and again it's an increase in your power supply. So you can use these. I go ahead and throw down. I want to get in the way of that oil. Like that, and like that. I think. Again, eventually, I think you're going to get rid of all these. At least I think I always did. Yeah, there we go. So let's go back here. I think what we need to do is get ready set up for motors and for the other items that we're going to need, such as miners and smelters and so forth. However, I think that's going to be it for this episode. We'll be doing that in between episode 2 here and episode 3. Look forward to it here soon. So like, subscribe, and check out my social media post for the next episode. Thank you very much.